Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. How is everybody today? I hope you're all well. We're here today because I thought we'd do another mini series. I'm using a 12 by 12 because you all seem to have loved the last one. I have to say I loved the last one too. I found this paper pad in my stash. Absolutely beautiful. We've got all of these, look at them, all those die cuts that we can use as well. But the papers in this are just absolutely beautiful. How gorgeous are them? Oh, I love them. And by the looks of it, we've got 3 of each. Now, I don't think I have taken anything out of this. And I cannot believe I am bringing it in to use the whole thing up because it is so beautiful that it's one of those paper pads that I have stashed for a long time. But it's all about using what we have now because we need to. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? So on the last series we did do a mini envelope, a loaded envelope, and we made loads of gifts and stuff. So this time I think that I would like to make a couple of journals using this paper. So we do very similar to the last series where we make 2 of everything, because I think it'll be lovely. What I am going to do is we're going to strip everything out of here. Try not to rip it. What I'll probably do is off camera, there we go, I ripped it, is take all of these die cuts out because, oh, that one's stuck to that edge, which it would be, wouldn't it? It would be. Oh, you're not going to put them out without a fight. There we go. Right, and the reason why I want to take everything out of here, we're going to use the packaging to help us create our journal. So it's going to be a couple of, because we've got white, this is only one-sided, so we have white on one side and then a gorgeous pattern on the other side, and it just seems silly not to use. So, yeah, I just think it's lovely, and I think that it would be a nice sort of gift. So it's going to be like a folio, which I have done in the past, but this is going to be a notebook style. So it means that we can write all of our notes in, we can use it as a diary if we want. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, making a diary with her on. But yeah, there's so much that we can do. Sorry for this noise. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to strip all of this out. I thought it'd come out a lot easier than that, because we're going to start off with the cover. So we are literally going to be using everything in this paper pad. So let me take these out and then I'll be back. I'm back. So that has all been taken out. Now look at this. We have got the perfect spine there. So I think I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to do a top folding journal. I'm going to make 2 because this will do 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half at 6 inches. And we're going to make some long thin journals, which I've never done before. So this is going to be an experiment, but we're utilising, sorry, I've gone quiet, it's because I'm grabbing my 12 by 12 trimmer, which is just behind me, but it had stuff on it, of course. Yeah, we're utilising everything with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that down, and we are literally going to cut this down at 6 inches, which will give us 2 covers. Now I'm thinking I'm going to do 6 by, there we go. Now you could do 6 by 6 if you wanted to, and if you were to do 6 by 6 it would be a little book like that, but I'm loving the lengthways of this. I do want to cut it down, however, because our pages are only 12 by 12. So what I would like to do is cut it down to maybe 8 inches. So this is why I'm going to have to do both sides separately. So we put this a bit of the spine at the 8, and then we're just going to do that, and then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to do the same. So this bit of the spine here, and that will give us 8 inches, like so. So there is one book, and then let's do the other as well. So again, I'm going to do this at 8 inches. So just like so. because I think if you can get away with using you know, the packaging to help create what it is you're creating, then you should definitely go for it. Right, okay, so that can now go away, because if we do have anything else, I will use my my little one. Right, so that is 2 books. I'm going to keep these bits, so don't get rid of these, because we can use them. We can use them to make a journaling cards. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab the paper itself. Oh, it's lovely and warm. I've got the heater on and it was just over the edge, so this bit's lovely and warm. Right, let's have a look. I want really, so I don't know whether to do the same on each one or whether to have different. What do you guys think? Because I think I did exactly the same on the last one. Right, I saw this one and I really, really want that on one of them. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, I think it's going to end up being the same one, you know, because I just love that and I can't see me. Yeah. Right, okay. We're just going to do the same. Which is probably boring, I know, but I don't... I'm sort of looking going, oh, but they're also pretty. Unless we could do one with that one. Right, let's pull that out just to be on the safe side, because you never know, do you? You never know. Right, because I'm thinking that would work quite nicely actually on there. We do need to cut that in half, so let me grab my trimmer out. Although I say we need to cut it in half, I wanted it to go over the edges. Yeah, so we're going to need 2 sheets of each. So yeah, okay, right, I'm going to cut this out. I shouldn't have put that thing back away. Where are you? Well, to find you. There we go. So let's cut this at 8 inches, and the reason why I'm cutting it 8 inches because I want it to fold under by 1 inch on each side, so that although we're going to lose some of that beautiful floral elements. So basically, the first piece is going to sit on like that. I'm hoping you can see this. There we go. First bit's going to sit on like that, and then we're just going to fold it all over and glue it on. So the first thing I need to do is we need some glue. Now my glue has run out, so let me grab a new one out. Okay. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start off by gluing my my base, and I'm not worried about taking stickers and things off. If you want to do that, then by all means you can do that, but yeah, I did take like the bulkiest of the bits off, but I still can't believe I'm using it. I do have the 6x6 paper pad in this, so maybe I'll hold that. But yeah, I keep telling you I'm going to stop hoarding. So this is the start of it, guys. This is the start of me not hoarding. So we're just going to lay that on. Okay. Now I've lost, would you believe it? I'm going to have to buy one, I think, because I cannot find it anywhere in the move. I cannot find my bone folder anywhere. I have searched high and low in here, and I know it's got to be somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get myself a new one. Right, okay, now that that's done, although no, oh, I thought I'd found it then. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut these corners like this. Okay. And then where this is, we're just gonna fold it, because we need those fold lines, and then we're going to fold on this line again. We need those fold lines. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut this bit out. So we're going to do it at an angle again, like that. I'm going to do it at an angle on this side, and you can fold it over and stick it down if you wish to, but I don't think I'm going to. Although I might do actually. So I'm just cutting them in sorry, might be, I am expecting a delivery. Yeah, let's and then I'm just going to cut a slight wedge there on either side, because yes, we are going to stick it down. Why not? Okay, and then is that moved? I hate it when it does that. This is why you need the bone folder. So because I've moved it, right, let's move you. Let's stick you down. Yeah, I need my bone folder. I can't live without it. So I need to wait for it to dry really properly. Okay. Right. And then what we're going to do is grab our glue. Actually, we're going to fold these over first, then we'll grab our glue. Okay. So get them all folded over like this. Okay, and again do the same for these. And once I've done this bit, I'm going to go off camera because I'm going to do exactly the same to the other one. So as I do each step, we'll come on, and yeah, I'll go off camera and I'll do the other step to the same one. So let's stick them down. So now we just want to pop glue on everything like so. Making sure we've got a really good coverage because you want this to stick. You can use double-sided tape if you wish to. I prefer glue personally, just because it gives me the wiggle room to do this. So yeah, it is personal preference, but I know a lot of you like to use red liner tape, and that is completely fine to use with this as well. So just use what it is that you are most comfortable with. I really am going to have to find my bone folder. I wonder if I've got a spare card somewhere that I can use in the meantime. Okay, I don't care, I have a load of bone folders, so it's sort of annoying me that I can't find them, but I know as soon as I purchase a new one, I know exactly what's going to happen. So I'm sort of not purchasing one at the minute because I just know as soon as I purchase one, I will find them, because that's what tends to happen. Right, okay, so there is that. Okay, so that's how we are looking. Actually, I'll do this other side with you, and then we'll go from that. So I'm going to get another sheet of my paper, the same one. Oh, try not to drop it. Oh, this is actually a different one. Where's the one? Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is it. So what I'm going to do now is we're actually going to just line that up along there. So we need to cut this down at 8 inches like we did with the last one. And don't throw anything away because we are going to try and use absolutely everything. I don't know how long the series will be because the series is about using this whole thing up. And that's what we need to do. We need to like use everything up. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off here because, like I say, we'll be able to use it. There, right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to get rid of these bits because they're just in the way. And we've got this fold here. So I'm just going to put a line of glue just at that top bit there. And then we're going to pop glue all the way down so that we can stick this on first. Okay, making sure I put plenty on. Like so. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to do it this way just so I can line this up properly. And we're just going to line that up. I'm going to stick that down. So this will be the back of our piece. Actually, it could be the back or the front, but I think that'll probably be the back. Okay, So making sure that's down, doing exactly the same as what we've just done. We are going to cut our corners, and then we're also just going to pop in a little like a slanty bit. I don't know the right term. We're just going to put a little bit in there as well. It just helps it to keep it yeah, nice. So again, start with folding everything over like this. I'll grab this one. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to glue all of these down. So that's our next bit. Okay, so I'm just going to pop glue everywhere like this. Okay, and then we are going to, yeah, just go along and yeah, do that, stick it all down, so that's all stuck down nicely. The next thing that I want to do is I'm going to measure it, the inside, because so that's 12 inches. So if I measure to here, that's 8 inches. So I'm going to need a piece that is 8 inches. Well, I'm going to need two pieces that's 8 inches by 6. So I'll write it on this piece of paper here. So 2 times 8 by 6. And then I want one piece that is 6 by, I don't know, how big's the spine? The spine's what, just under ½ an inch. So if we say 2 inches. Okay, so that's what I need for the inside of this. So actually I think this bit would be perfect for the center. Okay, so we're going to use this bit, and I'm going to cut this down to 6 inches. Okay, and then that bit is going to stick onto that, just like that. And then we want to, I'm going to get this green leaf one, and we're going to cut 2 pieces that are 6 by 8. So I'm going to start off just by cutting at 8. And then this just gets cut in half to 6, like so. Let's move this out the way. I am going to round the corners on it because I just think they will look really nice. So just the bottom ones. Oh, actually I should have made sure that they would fit nicely. So there we go there. There's one. And then these ones, oh, I think I've just gone with the big ones, and then that one will go there. So as you can see, you've just seen a little bit there, but I think that works really, really nicely. So grabbing our glue again, we're now just going to stick all of these pieces down. Now the reason why I've gone with a big bit along the spine is just for that extra support along the folds. So we've got the support from the outside going over the folds, and then we've got a nice big bit going over, so it just means that it's stuck more on either side. So it's, if you have like a tiny bit, it's more likely to rip. I'm hoping that makes sense. Okay, so there's that bit, and then we're going to get these bits, and we're just going to pop our glue on. I'm trying to get as close to those edges as you can, because it really does make a difference. It helps prevent lift up. And then we're just going to stick this on, and I wanted this to be as close to those edges as possible, which they are. Oh, pleased with that. So there's one side. Now these are going to be, if I do end up sewing in anything, you're going to be able to see the thread, which I'm more than happy about seeing. So yeah, if you're not, then hold off doing the inside until, well, hold off, sorry, doing the outside until you've done your signatures. But I think there's only going to be one signature in this, and I'm thinking about putting in like a little flap notebook as well. Okay, so this one as well, again, making sure to be right up on those edges, really push that down, move that out of the way. So I have my measurements there for the other one, because the measurements are going to be exactly the same for our other one. Okay, so that is that done. Now we need to very gently start, I think I need to wait for that to dry, because we do need to start folding our pieces. And like I said, this is where you need your bone folder. Okay, that's one side. I'm just going to do it ever so gently, like so. Just very gently do it. That bit's coming up. And you want to do it slowly, because you don't want to stress it or, you know, end up where it's going to, there we go. There we are. So there's our first one. So yeah, I'm just checking. Yeah, and the paper is fine underneath, which is perfect. Oh, just look at that. So yeah, do it very slowly like I have. But I mean, you can have it so that it's like that. You can have it so it's like this. We're going to have it so that it's top folding. Just because I've never done a top folding one. Simple as that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do exactly the same to this one. But I'll do it off camera. And then what we'll do is we're going to cover these up and make these into journaling cards. So that is going to be our first video. So I will be back in a second. Right, okay, so they're done. And I have to say, they're looking fabulous. I don't know which side I'm going to have as front and back on this one. I keep looking at it and thinking, that would look nice as back, that would look nice as front. And then I keep changing my mind, going, actually. So, yeah, we'll decide when we get there. So those are done. Now what I wanted to do, these leftover bits of cover, I thought we could turn them into journaling cards. Now with these ones on the back, they're plain white, so I'm not going to add any paper to them. However, if yours isn't plain white, then please just grab some either coffee dyed paper or just even white copy paper and stick that on the back, and that will give you a nice writing surface to play with. Now these are the offcuts that I have. So I am going to use those. I thought I might have had one more off. I do, yeah, because the other one I actually used for the centers of them. So these are my offcuts. So I'm wanting to have them on here. Now as you can see, this is just a little bit larger, which is fine. What I'm going to do though is we're going to stick it down, and then I'm just going to trim around it, so we get a nice finish on this. Yeah, I think that's nice. I'm not going to decorate these up fully today. I think as we go through this one, we're going to just use up all the paper, and I'm going to use the die cut pieces maybe right at the end, so we sort of build our piece, and then right at the end, the very last video, we will do let's decorate. Yeah, we'll decorate it up. Now I need to just, because that is definitely not the right size, so I'm just using that line as my guide, and just like that. So there we have it. I am going to round these as well, because I think they would look nice rounded. Do you know what, I'm just going to put this through my trimmer, because that edge, I haven't glued that on perfectly straight. So I'm going to just trim down all those edges. Okay, bear with me. I know some of you like to watch the me trimming, but I'm using my 12x12, which is literally like right behind me. Oh, I love that. So, and then let's round those corners. because I'm going to introduce some lace to this, because I mean, why wouldn't we put lace on this? We're going to do flowers. I mean, look at that. We could even just stick that straight onto the front of there, and how beautiful is that? But we're not, so that's going to go inside of here because it is for this one. Okay, and the other one for that one, I think I'm going to use this for the other one. So let's do exactly the same again, like so. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll go off camera, and basically what we've just done with that first one is what I'm going to do with the rest of them, because I don't want this video to be too long and just filled with waffle, although I know most of you do like the waffle. So I'm just going to, actually that one fits on perfectly, so there's no trimming to do on that. How amazing is that? Right, okay, so I'm just going to trim that off like so. And I love the fact that if you can use everything, even the covers of your your paper pads, then yeah, I mean, how amazing is that? Because they weren't really designed to be used, but we're using them. So we've got 2 for that one. So now we're going to do this one. So like I said, I'm going to do exactly the same. Oh, do you know what? I wonder, oh, do you know what? Should we just have the same? We'll use these in another one, because yeah, they fit on there perfectly. It was like they were meant to be. I keep saying I'm going to go off camera, but by the looks of it, I don't think I am. But like I said, this is all we're doing for this video. So we've made our base. I do need to trim this one down, which is fine. Just along that top edge, and just there, like so. Make sure, yep, it's all done. And then we're just going to do our corners like this. So yeah, so episode 1, oh, I need to go in that one. Episode 1 is making 4 journaling cards and the covers of our journals. So using the packaging, how amazing is that? So let me know, guys, if you're going to follow along. Can I just say a big shout out to a few of you for actually joining in with these challenges, well, these mini series. I've loved reading your comments to say that you were crafting along with me and you were following my tutorials. Honestly, I don't think you guys realize how much that means to me. That is the reason why I'm here, because I want to inspire you, and to hear that you are making very similar projects to me is just, oh my goodness me, you are amazing. And I've got a lady over on my Facebook group who has been sharing her pictures of some of the stuff that she's done using my videos. I've actually got a few of you. Wow, can I just say wow, you guys, honestly, you're amazing. You blow me away. You are just fabulous. So thank you so much for sharing with us all. And yeah, like I said, I just love the fact that even when you're not doing the same thing as me, you're crafting with me. A lovely lady had put a post up on my Facebook group saying that she was, does anybody else put down on when they craft? And oh my goodness me, honestly, you made me blush, guys. You really made me blush, because loads of you were like, we always have Dawn on. I was like, oh my goodness, like, you know, I'm here in my studio, you guys are with me, so to hear that you are actually with me is just, oh, honestly, I love you all so much. You really are my YouTube family. You are just amazing. So thank you for that. Yeah, I just wanted to give a big shout out. So yeah, thank you. I honestly, it's the reason why I'm here. I just want everybody to love crafting as much as I do. And you guys, honestly, you blow me away. Your inspiration every day is just mind blowing. So yeah, keep it going. Honestly, keep it going. You are just fabulous. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. We will be back with some more, because we have loads of that paper to use. We're going to have so much fun with it. So I think we're going to make the signatures in the next one using the paper. And yeah, and then we'll see where we go from there. So I will catch you guys in another video very soon. Until then, please all take care. Can't even speak now. All take care and happy crafting. Bye.